All right, so I have a fun little story to tell you guys here. So, I went to see the newest My Hero Academia film. I'm still wearing the shirt. I'm wearing the shirt from last night cuz sometimes, you pass out and you're still wearing the same shirt and then you wake up to record films and you forgot to change your shirt. So, yeah, I went to see My Hero Academia Film 3 World Heroes Rising in theaters. And I remember seeing the last film, man. What an experience. I remember the crowd applauding after the film. I remember the most beautiful fight scene I've ever seen. And this is still the same theater chain. It's still like supposed to be the exact same experience I'm walking into, right? No, not at all. Really, like the first half of this film was completely fine. I even went to use the bathroom at one point because I accidentally rotated the mic into my mouth. Did you see that? So after I come back from the theater, we're watching like the final act of the film, right? And I hear like a door, like you can like just kind of hear that one little gasp of air and audio filter out whenever that happens in the theater. Because this was like the last day that the film was going to be in this theater, and it had probably the smallest theater size, and there was maybe like a dozen people in there. Pretty good for people are always surprised when anime films do good. Uh, so despite that was the case, and this film was on its way out, I heard like three people walk in. These three people you can hear giggling on the way to their seats, and right away I was kind of like, oh boy, like because like you know I'm not keeping an eye on everyone in the whole movie theater. I'm in like the second row. I'm so close to the seats that like we have to like really look up the entire time. It has reclining seats though. So like it's not as bad, but it's still like, this isn't like as enjoyable as it should be. Like I'm supposed to be more comfy than this. But despite that, it was actually, somewhat busy in this small theater, so that's the seats we got. And so I can't keep an eye on everyone in the theater. So when I hear these three voices simmer into the background, I was just kind of like, they weren't in this film a minute ago. They weren't in this theater. These are three new additional cast members we have to our dark little room that we're watching an anime flick in. And just based on the giggles, I was like, I don't think they're like anime fans. I don't think we're talking. I don't think these people are caught up on the latest season of My Hero Academia. So I keep waiting for these people to do something stupid, and it does not take long at all because after the giggling, you just hear like little commentary pieces. There'll be like this again. This is the last arc, which is almost entirely fight sequences. So I hear this little like wow during a fight scene, and just little things like that, and them laughing. Basically, Frog Girl comes onto the screen. I hear laughter. The bad guy looks utterly ridiculous in this film. They laugh at that. And at this point, I'm paying more attention to them than I am the film. And the reason for that is I felt like this little flicker in the sky, like this little air particle seep beside me. And I swore to God they threw something at us. And that's exactly what happened. And I did not come to that conclusion right away because like it landed in, like I was sitting next to my friend and my wife, and it was in between me and my friend. It landed like on the armrest, and I looked for whatever the fuck it was. Like I was like had this, and again, I'm just hearing these people, so I'm not like fully certain it's them yet, but I kind of am. So I looked for whatever the fuck they threw, and I can't find it. So after I can't find it, I'm not trying to ruin my friends and my wife's movies experience. So I don't want to make a scene. I don't want to stand up and walk up to these people because that is awkward. And there is also the chance that I'm completely wrong and I'm going to do something stupid, right? So, we avoid all that. I just keep watching the film, and another like 10 minutes go by, and I hear just a big loud like fake fart noise, like when you just blow into your arm and make a fart noise. followed by little giggles. um, at this point, I'm just like, what a way to spend your day, man. How much of a piece of shit do you have to be where you're just like, oh, let's walk into a theater we didn't pay for, throw candy at people, and make fart noises. That's our quality afternoon. And again, I feel like if this wasn't an anime film, and if these people weren't obviously complete douchebags, this would not have happened. And I was already talking about the Travis Scott concert thing. I went on like a little tour in one of my local cities, and I saw like a lot of cringe people, and I'm just really losing all faith in humanity every day at this point. So, yeah, that's my tidbit. And I love going to the theater, and I'm not like, if you're on your phone, if you're doing some dumb shit, half the time I do not care. 90% of the time, as long as you leave me alone, I leave you alone, we sit the fuck down and watch the movie. As long as you meet those requirements, and you keep your talking to like a point that I'm not annoyed, then I don't care what you do. But if you are physically trying to sabotage a film because you have nothing better to do with your life, I feel bad for you and I hate you. Bye.